if you want to play music in the background for yourself to emotionally.
I can't find my dice.
I mean, the bot worked pretty well. I won't lie.
The bot did work out well for you guys. The bot saved you from having to roll disadvantage for a good amount of this fight. Arashi would have been fine because Arashi can just throw daggers, but Borbor would have been like, fuck.
I can throw things underwater?
So daggers are one of the things that don't have disadvantage underwater.
Oh yeah!
I think it's just light weapons are not impacted, but if you have a heavy weapon underwater or like even just a medium level weapon, it can make it harder.
I mean, I have a spear, so I would have been fine actually.
Yeah, the spear of warning that I would snap and have.
I didn't know what you're talking about, Davey. I thought you were gonna have that.
That would immediately break into the Kraken attacks it, and suddenly all of your fucking, you're like, damn it.
Yeah, maybe I'm not pulling out the spear warning in this fight. Maybe I'm just not gonna do that because I fear
a whole Kraken tentacle just comes and snatches the spear warning. You're excused. Okay, so general description of the way this is. Actually, I'll do that after I monologue. I'll describe what's happening.
Okay.
Okay, is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
No. Okay.
Oh.
What the fuck are you guys doing? Do you have a group chat?
we have. You know. Our DMs weren't secretive enough. You had access to them.
I can't see anything, so I guess that's fair.
Correct. Because there's a private thing.
There's a private thing. Can't wait to find out that you guys are gonna do a fluffernutter or some shit. Okay.
It's worse. It's so much worse.
It's far worse.
Okay.
I forgot about item.
Okay. Well,
This is gonna go
I look
great,
forward
guys.
to eating you all. All right. So
We look forward to it as well.
last time. What the fuck was that?
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Okay. I'm gonna have to get some extra dice every time you play that sound. Oh no, I'm kidding.
I have a bunch of them. Ready? Watch.
Oh no.
Oh God! No! God,
Oh, is that the
please,
same thing
no,
Emerald's using?
No!
Yeah.
No!
Ah,
No!
great.
I'm not mentally prepared for that. Okay. Last time, you all found yourselves over in the city of Runefell just after the freeing of Episthealad to help save Tunis's brother along with the rest of the city of Runefell, Agnes. Initially uncertain of how to deal with the city that had actually now been overtaken by the Kraken along with its followers, you all slowly snuck into the city, finding the Astral Carapace, the secret item that the Kraken was seeking out during its escapade within the city that was hidden. Malnok, the curator over of the basically like grand materials in Runefell's archives, was able to hide it outside of the city. Upon locating along Scavenger's Edge the Astral Carapace, Tunis was able to make contact and found in his memory the dawn of what seems to be some entity ascending into potentially something higher, something astral. As you made this discovery, you then immediately teleported the Astral Carapace to another dimension and summoned the Kraken in its anger in order to give Agnes, along with the rest of the remaining warriors of the city, enough time to be able to free all the citizens. And that's where you find yourselves now, over at Scavenger. So, the way this is going to work is that you have certain options. For one, you all get 1 round to prepare yourselves in any way you would like as the Kraken is going to approach. Secondly, you need to last at least 12 rounds in order to give Agnes enough time to be able to get away safe with all of the citizens. If you don't keep the Kraken there the whole time, then that might pose some problems for you and your friends in the city. Lastly, you can attempt to do whatever you would like in regards to, obviously, you can try and kill the Kraken. It is up to you if you would like to try and kill the Kraken. You are underwater, however, and so therefore a lot of your movement will be affected. However, all of you are currently on giant seahorses.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you're on giant seahorses. The giant seahorses are not going to have an action. However, while you are on them as mounts, you will be able to move at 40 feet underwater. However, if they are killed or you are knocked off of it, your speed will be reduced back to half. So you'll be moving,
right?
Except for Tunis, who has the swim speed.
Also, Daniel, you're kind of cutting out, like, at the end of your sentences.
Let me see. Hold on one second.
Just slightly. Just enough to be annoying.
Oh? Okay, is this better?
Yes? Question mark?
A little? A little
Yeah.
better? Better? Okay.
Yeah.
So, with that in mind, I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's a thing that we need to do.
Alright.
Where
And
are
then... Now remember, you also have Alex as along with Jay.
You know, I've never been more happy for the spear warning.
Woo! I got a 7!
I rolled
I think it's
a
the highest
natural
I've ever
one with my
rolled
first
in
one.
initiative. I got a 14.
I got a
I'm gonna
12.
roll Alex. Crack.
Sorry, I need to re-remember how to do this.
Will?
I'm gonna do
Will?
one.
Yes.
Look at the thing.
God, which thing?
The thing.
Oof, I think that's the lowest I've ever rolled on initiative.
What is the... Hold on, I think that might
Are
be
we all
very
just
bad.
rolling really badly?
Oh no.
We still have a round.
Excuse you. Also, the Kraken unfortunately does not have much for Dex. That sucks. Okay. So, alright, give me initiative. So, what you guys got?
Yeah, very low.
Arashi,
Yeah.
I got 7 total.
7. Vorbor,
12.
12. Normov,
8.
Tunis,
14.
Jay.
12.
What was that, 12?
10.
10? Okay. So...
We have a really
Okay.
dense midline, guys.
It's going well, guys.
Alright. So, you guys all have one round to prepare. So, in initiative order, first off, Tunis, what would you like to do as
Not
you,
Tunis
you
being
see
the fastest.
in the water, the Kraken, you can see its tentacles slowly approaching, the viscosity of the water thickening around you, the pull, its ferocity in the distance.
I have some extremely bad news to everybody who we made plans with. I don't have our backup escape plan anymore, so we might die now.
Wait, what?
I didn't realize that I'd used plane shift before.
Oh shit!
So, no backup plan, we gotta win. The
It's
stakes
okay.
are higher.
You know, it's how it was meant to be.
It
How
is.
big is the Kraken out of curiosity?
The Kraken is gargantuan.
Oh wait, I see it's on the map.
Plan shift was like plan D anyway, it's fine.
Well, we had turned it to.
It was
Okay.
It's fine, it's fine.
unfortunately. Sorry. What am I doing? I am going to cast an 8th level spell upon myself.
Okay, you cast it. What are you casting?
I'm casting glibness.
Glibness. Okay, could you tell me what that does?
Until the spell ends, when you make a charisma check, you can replace the number you roll with a 15. Additionally, no matter what you say, magic that would determine if you are telling the truth indicates that you are being truthful.
Okay.
And it lasts for an hour. I think it's time to negotiate.
Oh, okay.
It's too late.
You can feel in your mind the guttural ancient anger of the Kraken. It does not speak to you, but you can just feel its anger, its emotion in your mind. Okay. So that is is that your turn, Dennis? You like to stay where you are?
That is all I can do, other than I'm going to swim to somewhere that's not where I am right now, so we are spread out. Away from the Kraken! No, towards the Kraken.
Towards the Kraken? How
Towards the
close?
Kraken.
At
I'm
the-
gonna
in the
go
mouth.
10 feet forwards.
Inside the
10
mouth.
feet forward. Right here?
Yep.
Okay, there you go. You're there. Okay,
Aw,
next
there's
up in initiative
There's
order.
little seahorses.
Yes, there are little seahorses. In case you are wondering, here is what the seahorses look like. Oh, that's blurry. There you go.
That's
There's the
adorable.
seahorses. Okay. Next up in initiative order is Alex. Alex is going to look over to...
Wait, why does Tunis have a seahorse if Tunis can swim?
The seahorse is faster than Tunis can swim.
The seahorse is faster than
Oh.
Tunis' swim speed. So
My
it does
bad.
make sense to have it there. You see Alex is going to whisper to Vorbor and go, haste.
Sorry, I did not hear that. You kind
That
of cut
was
out.
yeah. That was
Oh, do you want... Alex is gonna make, do you want haste?
Oh god. Oh god. Yes.
Wait,
Yes,
Okay.
you want haste.
Yes, I want
Haste
haste.
is so
Okay.
good for
Haste,
what
I
we're
want haste.
doing.
Alex
What
is going to
does
cast
haste
haste on
add
you,
to?
Vorbor. So just as a reminder, your
what's
AC
haste?
increases by 2. You have advantage on dexterity saving throws. You gain an additional action. But you can only use one weapon attack with that action. Or dash, disengage, hide, or use an object. And then at the end of when the spell ends, whether it be like concentration breaks or just stops, which is in 10 rounds, you can't move or take actions after the turn. For just that turn.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, and also your speed's double.
Okay.
But that's not hasting the seahorse. So
That doesn't help me much, but yeah, the extra action, the extra AC. I like the extra AC.
The extra
Okay, there you go.
action is huge.
all right, there you go. So that's that. Alex does that. And then he is going to proceed to curl up behind the boat. Actually, he is going to move farther away because he is still extremely tired out there. Yeah, Alex is like moving far away. Okay. That is his turn. Next up in initiative order is Vorbor.
1 second. So do we have the connect, like those bags of
Yes.
holdings that connect?
all of us
Yeah.
have one, including Alex.
Okay. Then I will.
Not Jay though.
I will move up next to. Wait, Normov, am I grabbing your bag of holding?
Yes, you should do
Okay.
that.
Well, okay, so I'm going to grab his bag of holding
Okay.
and then move next to Tux.
Okay. You do that.
And then I will hold my attack action, and I will bonus action drink my potion that allows me to have extra strength.
Okay. That is your turn.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Scratch that. As my actual action, I'm going to do my Hemocraft die.
Okay.
So I need to roll a D8. I think that's what it's at.
I think you're at a D8 now.
Yeah.
Wait, actually, you might be at a D10.
Yeah, wait.
I think you're at a D10 now.
What is 13? No, it's D8.
It's a D8? Okay.
If I was 17, then it'd be D10.
Right, yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so I rolled a 1, so I'll take 1 point of hit damage.
Okay.
But I can now get a D8 on all my rolls for attacks.
Okay. That is Vorbor. So Vorbor, you watch as Vorbor very, almost like lightning quick, grabs the bag, moves over onto the seahorse, is drinking. You see like blood vessels like pulsate across his skin as he drinks over the strength potion. His muscles begin to tense.
And my sword becomes... Because I forgot to mention this.
Vorbor,
Uh-huh.
look at chat real quick. I'm gonna mess this up.
Okay.
Y'all are really gonna fuck up my shit. I'm like...
And I will have a Right of the Flame, so my right damage is now fire damage.
Okay.
Okay. And I will actually, before I finish, where is the largest piece of debris?
So in what proportion? So like of the ship, the broken ship you're by?
Yeah.
Probably back here. I mean, there's like this whole section you can see of the mast.
What's there that's close to me?
That's close to you. I mean, there's definitely like broken parts of the boat. There's nothing that would be extreme. I think like, what is it? Like parts of, I don't know the correct way of saying this, bow, essentially like thicker pieces of wood, probably weigh a few pounds, but not necessarily gonna like.
Is there like an 8-foot section?
Yes, but it's gonna be thin, not wide. Does that make sense? Unless you're picking up the whole ass like bit of the ship, but that would require like a strength to lift.
I'm not picking it up. I'm next to it.
Okay.
I think he's looking for really big cover.
Oh, really big cover.
Yeah.
You could dive. You would be able to dive like behind here, like over deeper into this little pit. If you
Should I
wanted
do
to.
that, guys?
Sorry,
Dude,
is the piece...
it's okay, we don't
standing
have
on
to do it at the
something?
same time.
Or
You're not. You're floating above it.
is there a huge part of the ship that's like pretty connected together still? Underneath us?
I was like, connected by like what? Like in terms of like it has a room or
Like it's still structure, like there's still...
cavities inside the ship?
Yeah.
There probably is below you, and then there's probably one over here as well. So if you wanted to dive in there, you could. You'd have to go around.
Norma, what's your call on it? Because I don't know.
Dive down.
Dive down? Okay. I'll dive
Okay, so
down,
you're
and
gonna dive.
then... Am I going into the ship, or am I just hanging out next to it?
Hanging out next to it.
Okay, there. Okay, so you go there?
Good thing I had
So
haste.
yeah. Okay. Next up in initiative order is Jay.
Jay is going to glare at the Kraken. Really give it a good lyric. A 1-2.
As you look at it, you see a grin curl on its face, and you can feel the psychic force of familiarity.
No way a Kraken has face muscles.
I would like you to do me a favor. Look how happy he is. Look at him.
No way. No way that a Kraken has muscles to have cheeks and shit, okay?
Have you seen those
Devoured
lips?
with glee. That's the Kraken guarantee.
Have you seen those lips? That thing is made to eat. That boy's face muscles are strong.
Okay, you know what? Fine.
Anyways, he's bit through chips. Come on, give him a break. What's up? What are you doing, Jay?
Yeah, he's gonna sigh in resignation. And then just yell at the top of his lungs, "Get fucked, seaweed brain!" And then immediately rush to protect Alex with his life.
Okay, so you're moving over here. Okay.
And look Warboard dead in the eyes.
Okay.
Give him my gods.
I'll do exactly that.
Okay. Next up is going to be Normov.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Enlarge and Reduce on the big structure.
The ship?
Yeah, that we're standing next to.
work.
But
Is
I'm
it-
reducing it.
Does it work on objects?
Yeah, it's supposed to, I believe.
Yep. That to grow larger, smaller.
Smaller.
That is more nor carry. Okay. Yeah, so you're making this ship bit smaller.
Yes.
Okay, you make it smaller. You suddenly see Vorbor hiding under behind it to boop as his head only the upper half of Vorbor's body appears visible as the ship shrinks.
Okay. Is there anything else I should do? Guys?
Protect yourself as much as you
You can-
can.
You
Yeah,
can move.
Okay.
protect thyself.
You're currently right here.
Mm. I'm gonna go... How far is the Kraken from me?
The Kraken is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 feet away.
Oh, he's much fucking closer than I thought. Oh shit, bad plan.
Can I... If I dive down into the, like, abyss, can I still see the battle? And how far would I be?
You would lose view pretty quickly if you dove, let's say, 10 feet down into it.
Okay.
You're also cornering yourself if you go down there. You should go up and
Oh, yeah, true. Can I hide in the foliage around the ship?
You would need to roll to actually be hidden, but sure.
Okay, yeah, let me try that.
Where would you like to go? Here, here.
How
Up, down.
I would like to be... Should I... Wait, I need to ask a question.
All right. I'm gonna start putting a time cap on turns in terms of how much you guys can and much how you guys
Okay.
can negotiate your fucking action economy.
Could I hide somewhere that's about 25 feet away from the Kraken,
Kraken.
but still 30 feet,
Sure.
within 30 feet of the ship?
Sure. Let's see. That would probably be about here.
Okay, and then let me
Yes.
check my armor, because I did switch it, so I have different abilities.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I have advantage because of the armor I'm
Okay.
wearing.
All right. Is there anything else?
Was I supposed to add something to that? My stealth modifier. That's what it... Sorry. It's been a very long day for me. Stealth, where's stealth? There it is. Okay, it's a 14. Or, yeah, 14.
Okay.
And then...
14 for stealth.
Yes.
Wait, how did you? Or I don't know if you could hide because you already used your action to do enlarge slash.
We are invisible from last time, I believe. Unless...
Right. I don't remember. You cast a spell, so you wouldn't be invisible.
Oh, I thought it had to be an attack spell.
No, it's just a spell.
Oh, okay.
So I think you're visible now.
Okay. And I can't go
Okay.
attempt to hide?
Not because you already used your action.
Okay.
I don't think you have any rogue or anything to bonus hide. So right now you're kind of in the foliage. He can see you, but
Okay. That's
Okay.
fine.
Next up in initiative order is Arashi.
Okay. I've been told I can do whatever the fuck I want, so I'm gonna. I don't know.
Except die, actually.
Okay,
Yeah.
damn it. Unfortunate. Okay. I'm gonna use my Wand of Wonder for no reason at all.
Okay. So it's a D100.
Yeah. So.
You know what? I'm not even gonna look up what the Wand of Wonders thing is because I don't want to know.
I think we agreed on the D100 table, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Alright.
Okay.
Slash
I know what you get.
Whisper. I'm not in fucking Town of Salem.
What?
Slash Whisper.
18.
Slash Whisper. Okay. 18. Okay.
That's how you DM people in Town of Salem.
Okay. Hold on. I'm reading what happens. I need to double check to see what happened. Okay.
That's on you.
Evie, do
How
you
does this
even know?
work underwater? Okay.
I'm
Is
just
it,
gonna
like,
let it be a
produce
secret.
flames?
I'll be honest. I'll let it be a
Choose a
secret.
direction.
Choose a direction. At straight
North,
at
south,
the Kraken.
east, or west.
Straight
Straight at the Kraken? Okay.
Yeah, just straight.
So
just
west.
Directly.
Right where Tunnus is. That's great.
5 tennis.
1, 2, 3. Hold on. This out. 5, 10. Okay, Tunnus, make me a strength saving throw.
Nice. I'm really good at those.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Does
And I
the
don't know what
GeForce
the-
have to do one too?
Oh, he auto succeeds on this.
Oh. Sorry.
DC is 15, so
Oh,
give me
sorry.
give me
Sorry for me.
Wait, what did Evie
This is
roll?
also not Tunnus. That
An
has to be
18?
Jay. There's no way Tunnus is
An
not in
18.
that place.
Did you read it? What did you roll, Tunnus?
Sorry, I'm really struggling to find the chat to get ready.
So
You're
if the
okay.
effect
The commands
causes you
and I
to
do not
cast
get
a
along.
spell, the DC is always 15.
The DC is 15 for this.
I rolled a 7.
Oh,
Okay.
that didn't matter.
You guys
okay.
watch as Evie points the wand. Suddenly, a large blast of pressure bursts out of it. You see water begin to shudder out as you cast Gust of Wind.
Oh.
And you push Tunnus right into the Kraken.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Right into the Kraken.
And it
You
just
know, I
turns around and screams, "You fuck!"
Arashi,
I don't know anything about magic. Sorry, dude.
out of everything you could have done except die, that was the second worst option.
Okay. That is your
was
action,
perfect.
Arashi. Is there anything you want to do? Do you want to move?
Can I... How far is Tunnus for me?
Tunnus is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet away from you.
Is it possible for me to, like, swim up, grab him, and then bring him out?
No, you could pull him maybe 5 feet on because
It's
your
better than being on
seahorse.
top of the
Accept my
Kraken.
death like a fucking.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, we'll both be
Don't
next
do
to
it!
him.
Don't do it!
It's
Don't do
fine.
it! Don't do it! Don't do it!
Okay.
Please, for the love of God,
I already
don't
did it.
do it!
I already did it. I already did it.
For fuck's sake.
You pull up and pull Tunnus
You-
5 feet away
You
from the
literally
Kraken.
told me to do whatever I wanted. I'll do whatever I want. Arashi is confused.
Okay, there you go.
I had no
Okay,
job.
you're now.
Thank you very much.
Okay, there you go. You pulled back. Okay,
I'm
next.
sorry. Do you know how hard it is to work rogues into underwater fights?
You know how hard it is for a
okay.
cat to deal with being underwater? Arashi's out of
I
her
figured
element.
you'd rather just.
Probably worse than a fish.
Alright. Next up is now the start of actual round. So the Kraken rolled a 19 on initiative, so he's gonna go first.
Excellent.
Can I
Fine.
really quickly roll a history check for Bloodhunter, like anything on Bloodhunters that I've heard about of Krakens?
Sure.
Ooh. Wait, natural 16. Wait, what's my history modifier?
Okay.
Let's see,
You
24.
want a flash of genius?
They are.
I
That's
ran
up
out
to
of
you.
24. Specifically, I would like to know the if I've read anything about the actual inside of the Kraken, like inside, like its stomach lining. Is it hard? Not hard.
It has very strong stomach acid. It burns, it melts ships, it melts all sorts of raw materials, including rock, even metal. You would also know that the interior of the stomach lining is fairly tough. It's pretty strong.
But I think that
Famously,
it's
people have not been able to get out of it in any conceptual way in history.
That actually
do I know that
plan.
it's as
beyond
tough
being
as the
barfed
outside?
You would consider it to probably be weaker than the outside. However, that would not be a vulnerability. It would just be that if you hit it enough on the inside, it probably would hurt and spit you up.
Okay.
It is a very tough creature. Next up in initiative, speaking of which, okay, so the Kraken is going to start to move forward. It is looking at you guys, going to actually move straight past you and float all the way over here. As it moves, it's going to make a tentacle attack on... I'm gonna give a shot. Vorbor. It's gonna make a tentacle attack. So I'm gonna tell you right now, the
okay.
Kraken has a really high plus addition modifier.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay, what's your AC?
With the haste and the defender and the shield that I have out, 27.
Okay.
I have a
first
50-50.
tentacle-
It's 50-50.
The first tentacle misses. Second tentacle. It's gonna go for Tunis. It's a nat 1.
That still hits. That's
Oh
still
really?
hits.
An 18?
Unless you're
would hit.
saying that nat ones are an auto miss, I have an AC of 12.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that hits you. Okay. You are gonna take 23 points of bludgeoning damage, and then I need... Oh no, yeah. And you watch as the tentacle wraps around you. As it does, it's gonna throw you 60 feet away. So it pulls you off your mount, and it's gonna throw you 5, 10, 15...
I give it the double birds the whole distance.
So I'm gonna keep you slightly off screen. You're now 60 feet away in this direction. As you watch as Tunis gets picked up and flung into the distance. Oh, you get also, I need you to make me... Sorry, I'm reading really quick.
I think there's a save. Is there? Isn't there?
Yeah, for damage. Oh no, there's not.
No,
Okay.
yeah, it says the target is grappled, escape DC 18.
Yeah, that's an action.
Oh.
He has to do something to get out of that.
Oh, I see.
Okay. Secondly, you actually do get thrown into the ground also, so you're gonna take 3d6 points of bludgeoning damage. 66. Yes.
No,
Okay.
it's okay. We can go back to 3 to 6. I'm actually okay with that number.
Sorry, wait, how many d6s was that?
Okay, you take
6.
17 points of bludgeoning damage additionally. Okay, and then Tunis is basically off the bat. Tunis, you're 30 feet more away than where you are on screen.
Oh, nice.
And you have to swim because your seahorse has been left behind. That is the Kraken's actions. It's going to then move closer here. Yes. Okay. That is its turn. Next up in initiative order is Tunis.
Tunis is just fucking seething. He's in a crumpled pile on the ground.
You guys, yeah. By the way, you guys do watch as he flings Tunis. Tunis fully like gets floated away birds, and then just fully like does a 360 and just crushes his face into the dirt. Just absolutely eating shit like a skateboarder head first.
I will get back up from what I assume is prone.
Not actually prone.
Oh shit, never mind that. I will fucking turn around and just start swimming across the seafloor right back at this motherfucker.
Oh no, it does knock you prone. You are correct.
I'm there.
So okay, you get up, and so half your movement's gone.
I will swim the measly distance that I can.
Okay, so you
Wait, how does being prone underwater work? Because crawling is half movement because you're crawling, but I can still swim.
It still
also
is
a water
considered.
person.
Yeah, however, you are like lying
I'm
on the
shooting the
ground
sand out of my
prone.
gills.
So you're gonna need to. You're going to still have to cut your movement in half for that. So you're moving 15 feet?
Yeah, I'm moving as close as I can towards him.
Okay.
What is the
You're
only-
still-
I didn't realize that I was going to be next. I didn't plan this turn at all. I'm sorry.
You're 80 feet away from the Kraken.
I just need to find.
You're 90 feet away from the Kraken.
I just keep moving the currents. They're moving me back.
So
I am going to shoot it at it with Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Roll
I'm
your
gonna hold up my
attack.
hand. A small star is gonna form in front. It's gonna go. Pew! I don't know how many of these I get. I'm sorry, Dick.
You get, I believe, 3. I believe 3.
I have no idea. 4 beams.
4. You have 4.
Okay, that's too many beams. Actually, did a bit of math this time. So I'm assuming the natural one isn't going to hit, but let me find my stats.
No, unfortunately, that does not find its purchase.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so then the other one's also hit, because I have a plus 9.
Okay.
So
Give me the damage.
I have a question. How does the adding my charisma modifier to this work? Do I just add it once, or do I add it 3 times?
Is it, which ability is that?
It's called Agonizing Blast.
Oh, that's every blast.
Okay.
I believe it's every.
That feels way too high, actually. I must do my units.
No, every blast.
Oh, okay. I will take that. 30 damage.
30 damage.
And because of Grasp of Hadar, it is pulled 10 feet towards me.
Okay, so because of its ability, it does. Dang
it!
It cannot be moved.
That's another plan that's failed. And that's all.
You
I can
know,
do. I don't
okay,
have-
I'm reading the thing. The intention here is that it can't move. I'm going to interpret it that way. But yeah,
That makes
you
sense.
still deal 30 damage.
I didn't really expect it to move. It was just a desperation point.
Honestly, fair. You begin to pull as you shoot it multiple times. Pew, pew, pew! And you watch as it looks towards you glaringly for just a moment before grinning again and looking back over.
Whenever its eyes are on me, I'm flipping it off.
Okay. That is Tunis's movement and action. Next up in initiative order is Alex. Alex is going to... Okay.
Away, run away. Jay's like actively trying to push him.
Does everyone want Alex just to run away?
Alex, you have to
Yeah,
live.
run.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Alex
You
is
have
going-
to.
Alex is going to just move far away.
Right,
Oh,
question,
actually-
but can he teleport someone?
He has teleport.
He's
Actually,
the only
before that,
motherfucker who can get out of here.
Wait. Can we?
the Kraken can actually do a grapple attack. Hold on, let's get it.
Oh no.
Alex has an AC of 14.
Oh, God.
So I just have to roll. I hit him.
It's an auto.
Okay. Alex is automatically grappled. He
Wait.
has.
Sorry. Can I do this?
Oh yes.
Flash of Genius on him? I'm not sure if it works on that.
That I don't think Flash of Genius increases someone's AC. So unfortunately, I don't think you can do that. That's not
I was thinking more like help.
damage.
Yeah.
I
but
mean,
don't know if
there's
I
no save for tentacle. It doesn't do.
Okay.
Alex just takes the damage. So Alex is just gonna take 13 points of. Oh no, worse. 23 points of damage. For reminder, also, Alex is still on 4 levels of exhaustion. So
Oh, fuck.
he has half health.
Yeah.
He also has disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. His speed is halved, and he has disadvantage on ability checks. He is now restrained. Can he still move? Don't believe. Yep, his movement is 0. And attack rolls against him have advantage, so Alex is going to cast Blight on the Kraken. Oh, actually, he has to also make a... Dealt. He has to make a concentration check on haste. So that's... Run around down.
Technically a saving throw?
It's an ability... I'll allow Flash of
If
Genius
it's an
for this.
ability check, I can also do it.
I think it is technically a Constitution saving throw, but you can add yeah, it's a spell saving throw technically. I think so. Like, wait, does Flash of Genius only work for ability checks?
Ability checks or a saving throw?
Then it works if you want to use Flash of Genius for this.
Yes, I do.
Okay,
It's just a +5 straight up.
he beats
as well.
he beats it. It's a 20. He haste stays, and then he's gonna cast Blight. 8d8.
Can I suggest something before he does that?
Yeah, sure.
Get ready to TP Vorbor. Teleport Vorbor.
Where?
Inside.
Mouth. Or inside, yeah.
Okay. Also, I do. Okay. Yeah, what's that? Works. Alex. Interesting. Alex will hold his action then. Or actually, he goes, do you want to do that now? Oh, wait, the range is 10 feet, so he can't do that.
Yeah,
he will
no,
hold his action to teleport you when you get within 10 feet of him.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, that's Alex's turn. Next up in initiative order is now Jay.
Jay is going to, with the fucking fury of an angered god in his eyes, begin to chop this tentacle in half.
Okay.
It is not worthy of suffering its continued existence.
Okay.
He is going to go into a... what the fuck is the name of the rage? The really
Berserk?
angry one.
Berserker Rage.
Yes, but that takes my bonus action, so it will not matter in the coming onslaught. Oh, nope. He's going to be doing this recklessly because that is the only way to live. I'm sorry, I don't know Jay's numbers. I will be 1 second.
You're okay.
Sorry, I have to entirely recalculate his attack because things
Okay.
going. A 19
Night.
plus 11 for a 30. On the first hit.
30. What was that?
A 30 on the first hit to hit.
Okay, that does hit. I also realized I made a mistake. It's actually Vorbor's.
Oh, well that's good because I can just figure out my math then.
Yeah, if you want to
Together
figure out your
rolls.
map. While
Wait, okay, so
Vorbor-
so it's me.
it's me.
I
So yeah, go for it.
I grab the shrunken ship.
Roll me a strength check.
It's tiny.
It's not reduced to tiny. You can reduce it
It is
one
reduced
size.
to 1/8 of its size and 1/8 of its weight.
Okay.
Do you still
I'm
want me to roll
gonna-
for it?
I'm still gonna make you roll for it.
21.
Fine. You pull up.
I
You
get a
guys
roll for
watch
adding a
as
+5 to that.
Vorbor lifts up the full weight. Now keep in mind, teleport doesn't actually wait. Let me check teleport. I need to see this. 8 willing creatures in range or a single object that you can see within range to a destination you select. It must be, if it is an object, it must be able to fit entirely in a 10-foot cube. It can't be held or carried by an unwilling creature.
I'm willing.
This isn't about you now. This is about me.
I know.
Can you teleport an object into a monster?
Wait, Warmar, put it in the bag first so it becomes an even more difficult rules experience.
I mean, yeah, depending on his answer, I'm putting it in a bag.
Does your research need to be stopped with the knowledge that it's going in a bag of holding as soon as you tell us we can't do it this way?
It's in my knapsack. It's not even in my bag of holding. I still have like a little backpack.
Oh
And you have
shit.
the other. So wait, you're carrying the bag of holding, right? And you're holding onto this ship.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you have another one.
Yeah, I have my bag of holding, I have your bag of holding, I have a little backpack. Which, if need be, the ship will just go into the backpack.
Yes.
So sorry, I'm like reading through because I'm like, the reason is because like when you teleport into something, like there's a thing where like you take damage if you go into a wall. So I'm like, is this like?
Helps take the damage.
Okay. I will.
You know you want to see what happens.
I
No,
do.
you
I'm like,
do.
I'm like, mechanically, I'm like, this is unfeasible, but I will allow it. Okay, you lift this thing
Oh,
up.
I should turn my camera.
You drag it over to Alex,
No,
and Alex
that
is like, "Am I teleporting you?" And then what do you say?
Teleport me into the stomach.
He goes, "I can do you or the ship part. You need to tell me which one."
Do the ship.
Wait, why can't it be both? I thought we just discussed that it...
No. I was going over whether you could go inside the stomach via teleport.
Oh.
Your choice, you can see within range or a single object.
I put it in my bag.
Okay, you put it in your bag. Okay, you stuff this giant chip piece into your bag. Alex is gonna teleport you into the stomach. Okay.
And my bag. So and my backpack is under my feet.
Okay. Sure. It's under your feet. Alex casts teleport, a 7th level spell, and sends you into the stomach. Suddenly, everything goes black. You feel an insane sense of burning pain as you suddenly land in the acidic bowels of the Kraken.
So the ship is now left Normav's 30 feet. So now it re-enlarges.
It is in the bag.
Except for my back. No, it's in my backpack. My backpack explodes.
Yeah. It just shoots out.
Alright. This is insane. Alright, let's see. Let me think mechanically how this fucking... First of all, I think he left
Maybe
your 30
you should
a
wait
while
until
ago.
the end of the
10, 15,
turn.
20, 25, 30. Okay. So, it's still within 30 feet.
Shit. Okay. Well, I can just move
Unless
back.
he gets away. He can just drop the spell.
Yeah.
When he gets to his turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So. Did Vorbor use his action?
Vorbor,
Is it
I'm gonna say.
I've used one action, but I have.
You used one action. I'm gonna allow. You can still use your other action if you want while you're in the stomach.
I'm going to open up the bag of holding that I got. Huh?
Okay.
Maybe hold, so that when I leave, you do it at the same time.
Okay, yeah, I'll hold it then.
Okay.
I'll hold my action for when he drops that.
Okay. Okay.
I have a question for Vorbor.
Uh-huh.
How are you getting up?
That's a great question.
You remember an essential part of this plan that was flung 60 feet away at the very start of this?
You see, I didn't. However, I decided that it was better for me to go in alone than for me and Alex to go in together.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Speaking of,
Alex wouldn't have been able to come back out. You used the 7th level spell to go in.
Yeah.
It is
so let's kill the fucking thing, otherwise I die, so...
It is now Jay's turn.
Again.
Jay is going to do what I said last time and hack the fuck out of this tentacle.
Okay.
Can you shove me away? Oh, sorry, never mind.
Wait, I have a wizard
before?
to save. I'm sorry, I've got more important missions.
How much damage do you... Yeah, what's the sitch?
Sorry, I'm working on typing it up.
You're good.
The first one is a 25.
That hits.
That was the wrong one that I did, but... I got a natural 20 on the second one.
Okay.
Oh no.
We love Jay.
Oh,
we
sorry,
love Jay.
man.
We love our
Oh
orc
my
friend.
fucking God. Well,
Are you raging, by the way, as well?
minus the d8. I did start raging. So for the natural 20, it is 22 damage, I think. Yes.
22 damage. Okay.
And then it is... I'm actually, sorry, I should have made this clear. I'm attacking to sever. I want Alex free. I'm not really trying to damage the Kraken.
Okay. I have a threshold in my head. If you beat it, you'll cut off.
Or I should have established if that was possible before I started doing this.
It's okay. I honestly, normally maybe, but I'll allow it. I've already made up enough shit tonight. Yeah.
So the next attack is 19 damage.
19 damage. Okay.
Is it cut?
No.
Action surge. More cutting.
Okay.
We're
Okay.
freeing the wizard. The wizard is important.
Okay.
20? Just a normal 20?
That does hit.
And a 21.
21. You sever the tentacle off,
Oh no, sorry. The next after that was a 21.
Oh,
Yeah. Sorry, I haven't.
both of those hit. You're fine.
I'm really sorry. I'm sorry.
None of us
You're
are
good. You're good. You did nothing wrong. No sin was committed.
I was slow. 31 points of damage total.
31 points of damage. You sever the arm off of this Kraken. You see Alex
Even this, you
fall.
fucking piece of calamari! And I'm gonna swim away with Alex in tow as quickly as I fucking can.
Yeah, so you
Okay.
know what? Vorbor's just currently making a drink inside of the Kraken, by the way.
Okay, so I'm saying we get with the seahorse, you get to you get to about here with Alex.
And I am. Jay is between the Kraken and Alex.
Okay. Next up, actually, he is going to throw. He's going to get close.
Get closer to tunnels, please.
Oh wait, you're actually over. Vorpor. I'm gonna put you like next to it so that way I remember where you are. He has a 30-foot range. He's gonna try and tentacle Alex again. He automatically tentacles Alex. Horny.
Oh! Daniel, settle down.
Oh, that's actually the opposite of horny. Anyways.
Settle down.
20 points of damage to Alex. You see him cough up blood as he's at 1 hit point.
Oh!
Okay, that's the legendary action. Next up in initiative order is Normov.
Okay, so I'd like to drop the spell.
Okay.
And
And I was holding my action.
Yes.
at the same time as he's doing that, can I also cast a flaming sphere into his mouth?
You may. Okay. Yeah, I would say so. You want to cast what's the range?
60 feet. So
60 feet. Okay. Yeah, you shoot a flaming spear out. Tell me what happened.
he must make a dex saving throw. If he fails, he takes 2d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
He failed. So tell me what he takes.
2d6 fire damage.
You're good. And then okay. And you're dropping the spell, so time for me to improvise damage.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to quickly explain what I'm doing, because I held my action for a very specific reason. So
Yes.
the ship is currently below my feet.
Okay.
As the ship expands outwards,
Yes.
I also take the bag of holding that I had taken from Normov,
Okay.
and I dump it all out.
Do you want to guess
What
what's
is-
in it?
What is in it? So I
Do you
can
remember
understand.
a really long time ago when we were just getting the ship, and I
Right.
put a bag of holding and dunked it in the ocean and filled
Right.
it to the brim?
So
We're
it's
dumping
full
all
of
of
water.
that. And I did the
Okay.
math. If we go by how much volume it has, it's an instant 1,855 pounds. If we go off of what the bag of holding can hold, it's 500 pounds of water.
Why is this like Vor? This is fully like inflation chink or some shit. Jesus Christ.
Daniel,
Okay.
settle down. I'm gonna get banned.
Okay.
Man.
So what we're gonna
How did we
do
get here?
is okay, because you're in the stomach, Vorbor, you have to deal with some of this.
Bonus action turns into seahorse.
Sure.
That might help.
That would have been great if it was on your. That would have been great if it was on your turn, buddy.
But I held it. I held my bonus action too. I didn't do anything.
You cannot hail. You can only hold your action.
Damn it!
Man.
Okay.
To be fair,
You-
he's probably probably
are going
dumping it
to
out
get...
below him, so he's probably gonna rise up immediately.
Okay, I'm gonna do, I think this is fair, 10d10 dice of damage on him, half of
On
which
me?
will be going to... no, not you. You will be receiving half of this.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay. Actually, do you want to roll the 10d10?
Yeah, fuck it, I'll roll it.
I was talking about, who wants to roll it? Who's the one who's considered doing this?
No, I would say Blake.
Barbara's the one definitely.
Or
doing it.
I'm inside of it, but okay.
Okay,
So-
10d10.
First roll is 4 total out of 2. I'm doing 2 at a time. So 4,
Okay.
14, 24, 34, and
Okay.
last one was a 16, so 34 plus 16, 50.
50 points of damage. As you watch, as suddenly the Kraken goes, and you see the gut instantly enhance, builds in huge speed. Borbor, as you release both of these things, you watch as your body just get slammed into the stomach, and you are pressed up against part of the ship as you're shoved up against the start. You feel splinters like going into your face as you get shoved and take 25 points of damage.
Hey, I have another
That
question.
was so fucking worth it.
Does
Oh
the
my God,
flaming
that was
sphere
awesome.
do anything? Because it's in his
The-
mouth.
The flaming sphere. Now, keep in mind, you didn't put oil in his fucking mouth. So,
Yes, but like he's moving around a bunch.
how much again was the flaming sphere for damage?
It was just 2d6.
No, I know. How much do you do?
Oh, sorry, I forgot I needed to roll for this.
You're fine. It doesn't just. It doesn't. It does damage. What amount? I don't know.
Sorry. So it's 6.
Okay, 6 points of damage. You see it like singed part of his tooth.
Okay.
Okay. That is. Is there anything else you want to do, Blank?
What do I have? I used my action because I did.
You have
the
your
spell.
movement.
And I do have my bonus action, right?
Yes.
Let me
Oh, it
check.
took 50 points of damage. It has to make a con save action. It fails. Okay. You watch as Vorbor, you suddenly feel a sudden heave as you immediately get puked out of the Kraken,
Whoa!
along with the rest of the boat.
Oh, Bob, it worked!
I can tell.
And I'm gonna say, make me a dexterity save, Vorbor.
I'm adding the +5 if needed.
Oh, I don't need it. It's
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
fine. Dirty 20.
Okay, you grab and land right on your seahorse.
Let's
Okay.
do that again!
All right.
That was pretty
next
elegant.
up, that was pretty badass.
That went surprisingly well. I thought we were fucked.
Yeah.
This is going way better than I thought based off that first round.
Okay.
Just
next
because,
up-
considering how literally every plan we fell apart in the first round of this combat.
Next up, speaking of which, as that happens, okay, so that's the end of our mob turns. Arashi, what would you like to do?
I was told that I can do whatever I want, so I'll use the Wand of Wonder again.
Okay, Wand of Wonder.
Still pointed at Tunnus.
Even though Tunnus is fully not even on the fucking map, he's fully in this corner.
I do point it at Tunnus. No, I don't.
Okay, okay.
Oh, God.
19, and I'm pointing at. I'm aiming directly at the thing
Okay.
above, the bad guy. You know, the bad guy.
Wait, are we doing this again?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, gust of wind. It just burst
Wait,
off
no.
of him.
Wait,
Uh,
last time it was 18. I got 19 this time.
Yeah, 16 to 20, gust of wind.
Oh man, that's unfair. What are the odds
It's
of
a
that?
rain. Not as high as you would think. Okay, so a gust of wind. You see another burst of water pressure as the Kraken shakes it off. Its eyes turn
bitch.
directly at Vorbor. It's going to do a tentacle attack on Vorbor
That's great.
Best case scenario.
before its turn.
Worst case scenario.
What is your AC again? 27?
27.
Okay, so it does not hit you. You duck out of the way. Okay. I was one shy of hitting you, you fucker.
Oh, dude, that haste is so good.
Yeah, speaking of which,
I use my
The
movement
wizard's
to
about to
move
die.
closer to the
Did
Kraken.
Alex make his
Wait
con
a second.
save to keep
Hold up
doing
a
this?
second.
thank you for reminding me, Tunis.
I'm sorry.
Alex doesn't make his con save.
Plus
Vorbor,
five.
you
Sorry.
freeze.
+5.
Sure, I'll check that. Hold on, I think it's like an 11, so he is a plus. No, he still fails. He rolled a nat 1. You watch as Vorbor, suddenly all your muscles freeze up and you hinge. And the Kraken then grabs you and is going to do damage. What? 17
sorry.
points of bludgeoning damage to you, Vorbor. Okay.
Man.
Sorry. I forgot to have Alex make another save. Anyways, next up in initiative order is the Kraken. He is going.
Wait, am I grappled?
You are grappled. You are restrained, not grappled.
And am I not able to? Is my turn void?
I had movement.
No. Your next turn is void because of haste.
Okay.
I had movement.
Actually, as it looks at you. Oh yeah, you have movement, right? Or Evie, what would you like to do?
I moved closer by halfway.
Okay, so you get to here, like there.
Yeah.
Okay. As you do that, the Kraken is going to gobble up Vorbor.
I'm just smiling as it does it, by the way.
Okay. I'm trying to think if you have like immunity to acid damage. You don't, right?
Mm-mm.
Poison.
Just poison.
But shouldn't the acid be
Like-
marginally diluted by the sudden discharge of a massive amount of basic fluid within it?
You know, that'd be very smart if that's how I was going to roll it, but I'm not. So,
That's how we were hoping you were gonna roll it. And everything's going back downhill.
Goodbye, boy, you served well.
Is that actually
So
what
let's
you
see-
guys were hoping I would
We were
do?
hoping the water would
No.
dilute the acid, yeah.
Yeah.
But like
Or
it
at
makes
least
sense.
suck
He
the
can't make
ship.
new acid right away.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah, that's
will.
not how animals work.
So he did vomit. Even
You did
because he
vomit.
vomited, I would say even more.
I
It's
feel
up
like
to
he
you,
didn't
though.
have a lot of time to mingle before he vomited, though, so he probably did keep most of his stomach acid.
I'm gonna say he
Well,
also
the
has a
force of
lot.
the water also.
Anyways,
It's already a creature that exists in water and is full of water anyway, so why would its stomach acid be affected by water?
No, it would just the force of it dilutes it, and then because he puked it out, it would also help. But that's Daniel's ruling, you know.
Yeah. So, Vorbor, thinking. Oh, yes. So I still have to try and hit Vorbor, but he has advantage.
Oh, I have advantage?
No, I have advantage.
No.
That does hit.
Shit.
It is right on the knock too. It was 25.
That doesn't hit then.
That does hit because of your AC went down by 2 because of the haste dropping.
No, that still doesn't hit.
You said
You don't have an
27.
AC of 26.
Yeah, but you'd have to have one more than my AC.
That's not how it works.
I can.
It's meat.
No,
If you match it,
I
It's like a
match
seven
rate.
roll.
I
It's
thought tie goes to the defender.
No.
I goes to God.
Sorry, I'm reading.
No, I'm sure you're right. I've never actually looked at the rule.
20.
I've always assumed that.
No, it's meet it or beat it. Yeah, so it's either equal to the AC or above it. And then 26 points of piercing damage to you. You are slowly gargled back into his stomach. Remember, the start of your turn, you can't do anything.
Yep.
Because of the haste.
Yep.
Okay. That is the Kraken's action. It is then going to actually scoot 5, 10, 15. There. With you in its stomach. Okay. That is its turn. Next up in initiative order is going to be Tunis. Tunis,
Knock,
you're
knock, it's a
now-
spiteful fish. I dimension door into its stomach with my middle fingers up.
Okay. So let me
What?
read Dimension Door now because teleport is a different spell than Dimension Door.
It
I
is,
thought
but
you didn't
dimension
have
door does
that.
not require a specific location or line of sight. I simply
You
have
are
to
correct.
guess.
And if
You
you
arrive at the
see-
exact spot desired.
Honest, how do we
So-
get out?
This is the thing. I remember this from Critical Role, so I will allow it. You Dimension Door into the Kraken's stomach. You are in the Kraken's stomach along with Vorbor.
I rifle
That
through his
happened.
pockets to find the arrow.
Okay, you rifle her through your pocket. Oh, I fucking hate this. Okay, I know exactly what this is. Okay, okay.
It's
You know,
not
it's a really good thing I
simple
grabbed that
plan.
bag of holding.
You are fully just doing the fucking black dragon fight from Critical Role
Incorrect.
right
There's a
now.
twist. We're gonna microwave it.
And the worst part is you see it coming now, and you didn't have any idea until it was on you.
No, I knew exactly what you were going to do. I just wasn't going to stop you because why would I stop this? Anyways. Okay. So that is okay, so Tunis, you're inside the stomach. You pull out what is it, the rod, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and all I can do is look at it because it's in action.
Okay. Wait, no, you
So
can
me
pull
and
it out.
Normal, we're just gonna burn for a bit.
Alright. Oh, right. So yeah, you are gonna melt for a bit. Okay. Next up in initiative order, fucking this, is you see the Kraken goes, "Whoa." It just looks really weird, like constipated, almost.
Mhm.
I am,
Next up is
the entire time, now that I'm within 30 feet of it, I'm screaming mental insults at it. I'm calling it a fish-faced coward. I'm calling it unmicrowaved calamari. I am pissing it off.
You can feel it doesn't give a shit.
Good.
And
I don't care. I'm spiteful.
you actually feel a shiver run down your back as you suddenly feel a cosmic amount of dread. Speaking of which, Alex is going to cast Cure Wounds on himself because he has 1 HP. Cast that. I'll do full. Okay, Alex. He gets 23 points of health back. That is Alex's action, and he is going to begin to move. Basically, he actually can't move very far because he's now floating in midair and is already at half. He would only move 7 feet, so he's just gonna hover behind Jay. Okay. Next up in initiative order is now Vorbor. Vorbor, you just stand there as all your muscles are locked, and you feel the
Hannes
wave
is
of
doing his
exhaustion.
absolute, completely useless best to lift him out of the acid, but can't.
Yeah, you are fully lifting as you best you can, lifting out of the acid. Unfortunately, it is suspended in the air, so your eyes are fucking. You also are blinded in there, I will say.
Good.
You can't really see anything. You're also restrained, I just realized. Not that that matters. Okay. You, though, do, Vorbor, at the end of your turn, feel your ability to do things. Suddenly your muscles relax.
Okay.
Okay. Next up is, Jay.
Jay is going to grab Alex
Okay.
and giving up on the seahorse because it's evidently too weak to move Alex any real distance. Carry Alex towards the fallen ship there with
What
the
is your
sail.
speed?
He has a swim speed of 30, and he can move up to 1,000 pounds.
Okay. So which part of the broken ship? This part? Well, this part's fine.
The furthest from the Kraken with the white sail.
Okay. You drag him over there.
Yes.
Okay.
Wizard
There.
secured.
Okay. Wizard secured. That is your turn. Next
The
up in
package is
initiative
secured.
order.
Moving in for exfil.
Oh my fucking god. Next up in initiative order is going to Normov.
How close can I get?
You 5, 10, 15, 40, about here. Move up.
Okay, I'd like to go that distance.
Okay. You get there.
Oh, and I
Close.
dropped the flaming sphere, by the way.
Okay, you drop it? Okay.
And then I am going to... Can I do this?
There are more shenanigans.
A little bit, but it's not really.
I'm not. Keep in mind, I don't mind shenanigans. I'm just.
We're
I'm
mourning
like,
someone's death.
Can I
Yeah.
TP
Oh,
near it? Like within 5 feet of it?
Sure. Bonus
Why?
action.
No.
Step?
Oh,
Wait, what are you doing?
Oh, actually, there's something I needed to do. But that's fine. I'll do it after.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
where?
Within 5 feet.
Just right here?
Yes.
Okay, you're within 5 feet. I am going. So is that anything else you like to do? So you use your
Can I
movement
cast
and your
another
bonus action.
spell? No,
A
right?
A cantrip.
Cantrip. Okay. I'm just gonna hit it with Shocking Grasp.
Okay, hit him with shocking grasp.
Give me 1 sec to roll
You're
damage.
good. What is type of damage is shocking grasp?
Lightning, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, lightning.
Okay.
18.
Okay, you strike it and see the electricity fill its body, and immediately it just.
It's immune to lightning.
Oops.
All right.
Doesn't matter.
Speaking of which, legendary action. Make it. I'm gonna have. We're gonna do. Normov, Arashi, and Alex all have to make DC
Its
20
arms!
Mage Slayer! Mage Slayer!
dexterity.
Mage Slayer!
What is he
Dexterity
doing?
saving throw.
Oh, no.
So first I'm gonna do this before that happens. Okay, so yeah, no, Normov, Arashi, and Jay, or no, not Arashi, just Normov, Alex, and Jay are gonna have to make a DC 23 dexterity throw. Alex, does Alex
It's fine.
beat
I was
that?
gonna beat that anyway.
Yeah, Alex
I need to.
does not beat it. He misses by 1, so he's gonna full damage.
Alex is dead.
Good.
Do you guys tell me if you guys beat a 23 dex?
Sorry, I'm just working
Normov.
on seeing if I
Mhm,
can.
I'm just checking
Damn.
something.
You're
I don't think I can.
Dex.
I rolled a 21.
21. Okay. So you don't succeed, and then Normov.
I don't think I have anything. Oh wait, can I cast shield on myself?
You're welcome.
Sure. If you want to. I don't think
Wait,
it'll
no, I
help,
want
though.
help because it's Dex saving throw, right?
Dex save. Yeah, it's not gonna. do anything.
I thought I had an ability. Sorry.
I mean, Flash of Genius, but like I don't think that's.
No, I thought it was something to do with my armor. Oh, there it is. You can add your intelligence modifier to a dex saving throw.
Okay.
Nope, never mind. I misread that.
Okay.
Okay, so it's just a straight.
Just a straight roll. What'd you get?
22. What did I have to beat?
20. Okay. You all watch as out of its mouth lightning pulsates and shoots out. And all of you are gonna take. You all take. Not.
Wait, so he's shooting something at us? Lightning?
He's shooting lightning.
Can I absorb elements that?
Sure. Yeah, it's lightning.
Okay. I have resistance to it.
Okay. You take 19 points of lightning damage for those who. Alex, you see, gets fully electrocuted. Most of his health that he just got back is gone.
And I Mage Slayer.
You do have Mage Slayer. You can make an attack inside the stomach.
Wait, how much damage did we take?
You took 19 points of lightning damage.
Thank you.
Wait, sorry, did I pass?
No, you did not.
Okay.
Does a 20 hit?
A 20 does hit.
Wait, am I at disadvantage?
You're restrained.
You
so yes.
are restrained, so yes.
Okay, that's fine. I rolled a 5 the first time, so we're fine.
That's okay.
Yeah, I rolled 16 the second time. Would have been much less stressful. Okay, so I need a D10,
Oh yeah, like a plus
D8.
15 really gives you no assurances.
Hey, you never know. I could have not been in.
Do let me know. Actually, no.
Okay.
I thought about what I was gonna say, and no, that's a thing that won't come up until later.
Wait, I rolled the wrong dice.
Until
7.
Later.
Wait,
Until
7
later.
plus...
Eyes narrow.
6, 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. Okay.
And that's my reaction.
That is your react. Okay. Next
With Mage
up
Slayer, I'm only
is-
able to do that once, right?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to double check that.
No worries. And then Arashi, it is now your turn.
Okay, so, so hold on. I need to look at the screen.
Just gonna cast Wand of Wonder again.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. How far am I? What is it? How far am I? 30 feet?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet.
Okay. Yeah. I'll just cast Wand of Wonder.
Okay. Roll.
Rolling as I speak, wherever our dang thingy is. Alright, this better not be the whirlpool again. It's not the whirlpool again.
What is it?
It's a 10.
10.
Ah!
Interesting. Okay. You watch as a glowing beam of
shit.
purple light illuminates
Shit!
any creature in that area that you guess is also outlined. If it fails a dexterity saving throw. Okay, so we all make dex save. Any attack rolls against the creature. Now keep in mind, the DC is 15 for dex.
I think I literally just made it. I think
Okay, and then Tunis, you also have to make a dex save.
I got a 15.
Oh, actually, Normob, you also need to make a dex save.
This is just...
This wand has caused nothing but chaos. I rolled a 7 because it was a saving throw, and I'm not allowed to roll high on those.
Okay, so any attack roll against you has advantage. And you can't benefit from being... the Kraken beats it.
Well, sorry, Tunnus.
This
Why are
wand
you
is
doing
full-
this?
You told me to do whatever
Fucking
I
overtime
wanted.
is so hard.
I did!
The Wand of Wonder is
my
really the
fault.
wand. It's really just a torture device for
Yeah.
Okay. So,
to everybody but me.
Normob,
Don't let Arashi do whatever
did you make
they
the
want.
dex save? Normob? Or blank? Oh, is he gone?
The Inky Blacks who claimed him. The depths of this terrifying sea.
Oh, he'll be back. Okay. So for now, though, I think that's... Yeah, so you save. Okay. Now is the top of initiative. So it's the Krakens. Okay, so you, two inside the stomach are going to take some damage.
Okay. We were wondering about that.
Yes. Oh, what, did you think I was just going to not do that?
It was confusing,
I thought it was
right?
at the start of our turns.
It is at the start of... No, that would be much... No, that would be insane. No, it's at the start of the Kraken's turn. Yeah, you take at the start of each of the Kraken's turn. You take 39 points of acid damage. Both of you.
That's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
That's fine. That's okay.
Okay.
It's
Slightly
fried.
That is your turn. That is the Kraken's that. That's the Kraken's that.
Wasn't even a turn.
Wasn't even a turn, just totally was
An
that.
inevitable fact of the universe. That's what that was.
Yeah, speaking of which, it is actually going to tentacle, Norm. No, it has to tentacle you, so, and it doesn't. Yep, so it's going to tentacle you, Normov.
Hello, I'm back. Sorry. What did I
Oh,
miss?
yeah. Could you do me a favor and make me a dex saving throw?
Yep.
Arashi accidentally threw a fairy fire.
Okay. $16.
Okay, you're good. So it's just going to make a normal attack on you. What's your AC?
18.
Normal?
So I think anything.
22. Yeah, unfortunately...
Do I still have my reaction? No, right? I absorbed elements.
Yeah, you absorbed elements.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to take... $18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And you're now, and as the tentacle grabs you, it's going to fling you. Yeah, gonna fling you into the pit.
Into it?
Into the pit. So, yeah, I can just do that. Yeah, and just do that. And then you fall prone. 5, 10,
Do I not
15,
need to make
20.
a save? Oh,
No,
wait.
there's no save.
Actually,
He just throws you.
wait. Random thing. I just realized it's a saving throw,
Yeah.
isn't it? If
For
I had
what?
5, I'd beat it.
Yes, but you have to use your action to break the grapple.
I'd be fine with that.
That's fine, but it's not your turn. 5. Okay, you hit a wall. I'm gonna roll the damage for that. you take an additional 23 points of bludgeoning damage. And you fall, and you're prone. You're floating in the middle of water, but you're prone.
Okay.
That is its second. Then it's going to... So it hasn't been stuck yet. So it's going to move this way. And it's going to grapple you again. It's like thrashing you about now. It's like fucking hates you. Okay, so it hits you again. Grappled.
Sorry, me? Again?
Yeah, you
Okay.
you again. You take
Not me realizing
wrong-
I just had the music
dice.
paused the entire time.
Okay.
Do I get an attack of opportunity because I see it coming towards me?
No.
No? Okay.
19 points of bludgeoning damage to you, and you're grappled again. Oh, you're restrained, sorry. Oh, you're grappled and restrained. Yeah.
Do I?
Okay.
Sorry, am I grappled or am I restrained?
Both.
It's the ultimate
Okay.
move.
Yeah, you're both grappled and restrained. That is the Kraken's turn. Yeah. It's gonna... Doesn't want to hang out. It can stay, as long as it stays within 30 feet, it's gonna do that.
30 feet of who?
5. Yeah, as long as it stays within 30 feet of Normal, can hold on.
God damn.
Okay,
We know it's
That
running
is-
everybody out at 30 feet.
that is the that is the Kraken's
Got
turn.
her. Everybody clear.
Next up in initiative order is going to be Tunis. Tunis,
This is going to stop poking the Kraken's stomach with his middle fingers.
You have to
and
hold your action.
prepare to action, or hold the action to cast Dimension
Oh.
Door outside of the Kraken to behind one of the shipwrecks when Vorborg
Okay.
clicks the button.
okay. Legendary action. The Kraken is going to throw Tunis, or sorry, going to throw Normov.
I was about to say.
Again.
Reaches in. Goodbye.
When it just reaches into its stomach and grabs him.
You know, listen, considering the other shit you fuckers have pulled today, it's gonna throw
It
you.
wouldn't actually be that much further off.
And it's gonna throw Normov into the shipwreck here. Okay, you're gonna take 12, 22
It's like the
points of
elephant
bludgeoning
versus the
damage.
mouse thing where it instinctually fears the smallest thing here.
I am
Normov,
1 foot tall.
Normov, you take 22 points of bludgeoning damage. How are you doing?
Okay. I'm
The
okay.
fact that it's managing to throw his tiny little body quick enough to do that much damage is genuinely impressive and kind of horrifying.
In water.
Okay.
Yeah!
Yeah.
I'm just following the rules, guys.
That's
Okay.
like a fucking 10-pound
we know.
gnome
Oh my
just being
God,
swinging
he's
around
really
like
there.
baseball.
Next up in initiative order is so Tunis, that's all you wanted to do inside the stomach, by the way.
Yes.
Can
And I'm continuing to jab it with my middle fingers.
Okay. Normov, you don't have your turn yet.
I
Alex.
know.
Oh, okay. Alex is gonna heal himself again. Let's see. Okay, that's much better for him. Plus 22. It's appealing for Alex. And he's going to just hang out as he looks very wearily. You can see the bags under his fucking eyes, even though he doesn't sleep. Okay. Next up is Vorbor. Vorbor, you're in the stomach. What are you gonna do?
So first, I'm going to. I have the rod. I grabbed the rod from Tunis's hand.
Yes.
And I just try to send it as far down as I can inside of that stomach.
Okay.
Or actually, no. Am I next to a wall inside of the stomach?
You're inside. You're basically crushed by the stomach.
I, using my strength, jab it into the wall.
Okay. I will allow an attack. It's going to be using, like, essentially a dagger. So it's a D4 plus.
Sorry, say that again? It's a D4 plus my what?
A D4 plus your modifier.
My strength?
Yeah.
Like it auto succeeds, or?
You can still make an attack, but it's just you're yeah, and also it's not like you're trained with this, so it's just D20 plus your strength to hit, and D20 plus your strength. It doesn't mean you won't stick it in; it just won't do damage if you don't.
Oh, okay. So I got a 16 total.
Okay,
it
so
rolled a 10
it
plus my
doesn't do
6.
damage, but you jab it into part of it.
And I press the button to activate the immovable rod.
Okay.
And
I guess
in
I gotta
that
figure this
moment,
out.
I grab Tunis's hand. And
Okay.
Tunis, take it away.
By the way, not be inside the big fish.
Okay.
I
Intro.
don't like the smoke.
Okay. So where would you like to teleport?
Go to Normov.
To Normov.
Okay.
I don't actually know where Normov is though. I'm inside a Kraken. I don't have eyes.
Over.
I just
Oh
have to
yeah.
guess.
So.
And I was gonna go
me-
behind the ruins on the left there. where Normov was originally hiding.
That'll work.
Do you need to see, or can you guess?
I can guess. I can say a direction and like 100 feet in that
Shit, but
direction.
wait, we moved with the Kraken inside of us.
Yes, so I have no idea where I am. I guess I'm just guessing.
Roll me a d20. If you roll a 15 or higher, then you go where you want to go. 5 or 5 to 14, you go generally where you want to go, and then lower, you don't go far.
That is incredibly fair, and I thank you for your mercy. I got a 19.
19. You land directly next to Normov. Boop. Boop. As the Kraken starts to move, oh! You see it looks really weird at the moment.
Can I have spoken to it as I cast the spell?
Sure.
Don't move.
Okay. As you cast that. So I did do some fact checking while you were doing that to make sure I understood what was about to happen.
Did I have cast the ice thing on it? Fuck, I really hope I said no now.
No, I was doing something else. Okay. Next up, okay, that's Vorbor's stuff. Yeah, that's you guys. You've moved. Okay. The Kraken... Does it have one? 5, 10, 15... no. So it's gonna do a, light... Okay. So it's gonna hit all 3 of you. So,
Oh, cool.
Vorbor,
Oh, great.
Vorbor, Normov, and Tunis all make dexterity saving throws for me.
Is it hitting us with the lightning again?
Of the lightning.
I can't beat its save, so it does not matter. But I would like
actually,
to say that my
it's
middle
not
thing
gonna
is do
hit
not
you.
lower until the electricity
Actually,
forces
sorry.
them to do so.
Let me correct myself. He's gonna hit Jay, not Vorborg. So Jay, could you also roll?
So Jay, me, Tunis.
Oh man,
fine,
I'm not
dude.
blue. I don't know what you mean.
I'm not as smart
They
as the
can't
crack.
beat it either. All my fucking characters have 2s.
Okay. So that's that. Okay, so what'd you get, Normov?
Sorry, I was checking something. I
You're-
don't think I can do anything though.
Okay. Okay.
What did Tunis get? Could he pass it if I do a +5? I'm
What did Tunis get?
19. I'm gonna add the +5 to it.
Okay, Tunis passes.
Don't bother. Don't fucking bother.
Tunis, you pass.
Okay.
So
Jay
you
fails because he can't. Actually,
fails.
did I even roll for Tunis?
did you
I didn't roll for Tunis. I haven't rolled.
roll
yet.
for? Oh, so was that Jay?
'Cause
You
I
rolled
physically
for?
can't beat the DCs with either character.
Okay. What did Tunis?
Oh, sorry. That,
I got an 8 by the way, so I'm pretty sure I fail.
a 4.
Okay. For those who don't succeed, you take 28 points of lightning.
Nice.
Has it been
Nice.
my turn since I did the resist elements?
We haven't gotten to your turn yet. No.
So I should still have resistance.
You should still have resistance.
And that rounds up, right?
So it's even. So it's just 14.
Oh, wait, sorry. How much was it?
14 points.
Okay.
It's 28 total, but 14 to go.
Right, okay. Sorry, I'm
You're fine.
very tired.
No, thank you for letting me. I wasn't sure. I was not remembering the resistance. Okay. That is that. You all took your damage. Okay, that's the Kraken's legendary action. Now, Jay, it's your turn.
Jay's gonna move Alex even further away.
Where are you
see
gonna move?
how long those arms are, and he's not willing to risk this anymore.
So how far are you gonna move, Alex?
Oh, as far away directly from the Kraken as he can.
Okay, keep Alex safe.
You probably can get
The
there.
Kraken can't move anymore.
Well, we don't know that.
So,
theorized that. But I feel like
Yeah.
it throws an ice cube around that so that it wouldn't be able to move at all. Because it could absolutely just rip through its stomach if it's angry enough.
That'd be a
so,
lot
yeah.
of damage.
Well, so speaking of which, actually no, not yet. We'll let that happen when it happens.
Oh, no.
Okay, is there anything else you want to do, Jay?
No.
Okay. Next up is Norma.
How far are me and Vorborg from the ship part we landed on?
The part where the Kraken is, or the part
No,
where
the part where we are. Can I just go? Actually, no. Sorry. Can I just?
you're like right next to each other.
What's the biggest piece that'll be transportable through a teleport?
We
Alex,
don't have any more teleports!
I mean, Alex is like, listen, guys.
Actually, sorry. Can I grab the largest piece and just
Okay.
reduce it?
If one of
The-
you motherfuckers gets eaten, I'm gonna be so mad.
You take the mast, sure. You take the mast and you reduce it, and now is the size of like a fence post.
Okay.
You want to
Okay.
hold that bonus action, buddy?
Can I hold
You can't hold a bonus action.
Shit.
That's not how holding actions work.
Oh,
Uh,
sorry. Can I do this? So, like, can I hold my action to do this at the same time Vorborg goes to grab
Sure.
it?
Sure, I'll allow that.
Okay.
Okay, so it's not reduced yet, but you're holding your action to enlarge.
Mhm.
Okay. That is Normav's turn. Arashi.
Wanda Wonders.
Okay.
At least we're all away from the fucking Kraken now.
It's gonna somehow hit
Yeah.
Tunis. It's gonna
I swear to
somehow
God,
hit-
it's gonna fucking hit Tunis, and all of us are gonna be be in awful positions. Oh,
Oh my
hello,
God.
kitty. Do you want attention?
86.
86.
Hello. I really
You
quickly would like
watch
to introduce
as
everybody
Suddenly... Oh?
Oh?
to Simba,
Oh,
our roommate's cat.
hello.
Hey.
Oh, hi, buddy. Oh my goodness. Hello, precious buddy.
He was reaching under the door.
Oh,
And so
sweet boy.
I like literally full arm paw under the door. So I let him in.
Oh my god. Speaking of paws, not really. You guys watch as leaves grow out of the scales of the Kraken, and suddenly, like a weird tree, the Kraken grows leaves all over its body.
I hate this thing. And I just kind of like.
And now, leaves grow from the target is the thing that you got. The Kraken straight up looks like if Santa Claus was decorating a squid. Okay. That is Arashi's turn. Top of the initiative order is the Kraken. It is going to start moving. It feels the pain in its gut, and it continues moving. So, I did my homework while y'all were doing things. The rod can hold up to 8,000 pounds. The Kraken, as a gargantuan creature, weighs 250,000 pounds.
Oh my god.
Holy
So,
crap.
The Kraken is, however, it is in its stomach. So the way I'm gonna do this is it's still gonna take damage, but deactivates the rod as it moves. Because once again,
I think there's actually rules for moving a rod of
this thing eats shit. It's not small. It weighs a lot. But I am still gonna have it do some damage.
I did make it super complicated to lock it, so...
What is it?
I did make it super complicated to lock it, like you had to succeed on an intelligence check, so... I'm not sure.
That's fine. But what I mean is, the wand deactivates automatically if more weight is put on than 8,000.
Oh, okay.
It does?
Yes, it automatically deactivates if more than 8,000 put on.
I thought there was rules for moving it with DC 30 strength checks.
There is, however, the Kraken does happen to weigh more than this. So it's gonna...
we're in the stage of the plan where we're fucked now.
So it's gonna injure itself.
Okay, it's time for
Because
that.
we wanted immobilization, and now we have an angry fucking piece of fish.
So it takes 20 points of piercing damage as you watch the rod stick out of the side of it. And it starts moving.
The plan's gone very south. Very south.
This has actually gone terribly, because this somehow went worse than the plan that was preceding it.
Yeah.
For reference, I did check. I was like, okay.
Oh no, I fully believe that.
No, it's just, this plan was built off of speculation.
If it reasonably, like, because this has happened before in Critical Role where they did this too.
Yeah.
And I was like, they had a round where they did damage, which I will allow. However, the rod will stop at a certain point. Because
honestly, I was hoping the Kraken was smart enough to not rip its intestines apart.
It is, however, it also is willing to take the damage to do what it's going to do next. It is going to load. Do me a favor. How fucked up are you guys?
Extremely.
I'm hurting. Won't lie.
Not at all. Not at all,
Okay.
actually. This is probably the easiest fight I've ever been in.
Fucking Arachi has
The
just
one time that Arachi doesn't die and fight everybody else does.
Okay.
I don't know what's so
Gonna
what you
go
guys
over
are
here.
struggling with, guys. I'm using this magic thing you guys been using this whole time, and it's pretty.
He's gonna-
it's things.
Gonna get closer. He's gonna pick up Normov. He's gonna first. Normov, what's your AC?
It's 18, so I believe anything beats it.
Yeah, anything beats it. Okay. Take
Is he
23
just grabbing
points
me?
of bludgeoning. Yeah, 23 points of bludgeoning damage. He takes the tentacle and picks you up. He's then going to fling you the opposite direction towards Arashi.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 5, 30. 60. Over on the opposite side of the ship. Before you can cast your spell. You're going to take another... and you fall prone.
No. If I do that, it doesn't matter.
For the record, we also don't have an escape plan at this state, so we have to kill the Kraken or die.
You can
Yeah.
run away.
I don't think we can. I don't think any of us outrun the aquatic
I
being.
feel like they're the reason for the abyss.
You take 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Do you want to fight that thing in an enclosed space?
Ormov, how are you doing with health?
I'm surviving.
Okay.
How
Okay.
much damage did I take there?
You took 23 the first time and then 24 the second.
Okay. Okay, got it.
Are you
How far
still?
am I from the Kraken?
You're 25 feet away or 30 feet away.
Okay.
However, it's not over. He's also going 5, 30. He is going to grab Tunis. Tunis, what's your AC? Oh, it doesn't matter. It always hits.
The most irrelevant question possible.
I didn't think.
It might as well be 0.
You know, for this, that might have worked. Okay. You take 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
Excellent, excellent.
Okay. And the Kraken is gonna... I think I can drink. It's gonna pull you here, right this way. And I think it'll stop there. Okay. That's its turn. You keep in mind your movement is now 0, Tunis.
Yep.
Okay. Next up in initiative order is going to be Tunis.
I love how No. I'm sorry, you just threw my entire plan in jeopardy. I don't have a plan for this turn. So.
Listen.
Thomas, what was the thing you wanted to type in? What was that thing?
Oh, I wanted to cast Sickening Radiance while it was stuck.
Oh,
What does
I'm
that
so
do?
sorry. It gives it exhaustion.
Yeah, I was hoping to take it up to 6 exhaustion levels so we could actually live.
Can you take it up to 6 exhaustion with 1 Sickening Radiance, or are you gonna have to...
Sickening Radiance is a 10-minute spell that hits once every round for 4d10 on a con save, and if you fail, you get the...
That would have been excellent.
That's why I was gonna microwave the fish, but it doesn't work anymore because now it can move and it's just gonna eat me!
It's unfortunately... Listen, guys, I'm very sorry. I would have loved for that strategy to work. However, you did pick the 250,000-pound legendary monstrosity to test it out.
Originally before this, had we had 1 more second of prep time or 1 more turn in there, my plan was to cast Shape Water around the spear so it would have a massive chunk of ice and it couldn't rip it through its body, because that's what I thought was going to happen. And I didn't want that to happen. I didn't want the damage one to be stuck.
If it was a large creature, it would be different because that's only like 32,000 pounds. And I could we could argue about how much you can put on your
Definitely it makes sense. I didn't know about
there's no arguing your logic.
Yeah.
I'm just I think it's reasonable to say
it's
the
very
250 tons is a lot. Anyways.
Yeah, none of us are arguing none of us argue at this point.
Yes. So Tunis, what would you like to do? You
I would still do it.
Honestly, I think it's my only move.
Yeah, do it.
But I'm gonna die immediately.
No, just have it not be focused on you. Have it be a little bit off-centered.
It has me.
He's currently in it.
This thing could breathe on me next turn and I'm dead.
Yeah, I go next.
I'm sorry, I'm just desperately looking through my spells to find anything that's gonna help here.
You're okay.
Okay, let's run through the scenario really quickly, okay? You
Is the
cast
rod
it.
still sticking out of it?
The rod is like sticking out of its side, but it's been deactivated. In case you wanted to retrieve it. I don't know, in case you killed the Kraken, maybe?
Yep, yep. Or if I wanted to cast telekinesis and shove it back in and turn it back on.
Can telekinesis activate a magic item?
It can manipulate, it can perform simple manipulations, like pouring or taking something out of a pocket or pressing a button.
Okay. You cast telekinesis.
This, I try and shove it
I'm gonna
in
need-
way deeper, because telekinesis
I'm
has
gonna
a force
need
push of
you-
1,000 pounds.
We're gonna do a contested strength check against the abdomen of this creature. So you're gonna roll a d20 plus your magic ability modifier, so plus your charisma.
Within 5
against the
feet.
Kraken. What was it?
Am I within 5 feet?
You are within 5 feet.
Can I do the help action? Is my
No.
damn it.
You cannot. You are not a familiar. You cannot just help action.
You know, I didn't know how it really
fine.
works, so I was gonna try, you know?
Yes.
It's
okay.
my spell ability modifier is just my proficiency plus my charisma, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
I got a
gonna
30
roll-
total.
Okay, he is a plus 10, so I have to roll nat 20. Don't. Okay, you shove it back in. I'm gonna say that the
But
initial thing
with
does.
all of his strength and half of the telekinesis spell worms his arm out from the Kraken that's got it pinned, and one last burn!
Okay, that's gonna be 8 points of damage as you shove it into it. Okay. You do that, and it immediately is gonna throw you. It's gonna throw you at Alex.
Am I able to make a reaction on that? Since it's making an
No.
attack
Can
within...
Jay make an interception reaction on that?
I don't think you have a thing that allows you to
No,
respond
he
if someone's
doesn't.
being
I'm just
attacked.
being desperate here.
Yeah.
Oh no, Jay does not. No, yeah, this happens. Okay, so you're gonna take 5.
Oh, God.
Okay, so you take. Oh, and then some of this goes to Alex. Yeah, I think
Be
this
the
goes
last
to.
wizard. Do your best.
Yeah, or takes. Okay, so you take 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my
god,
god, that's still up.
And Alex is going to make a save. He fails and takes 18 points of damage. You watch as Alex fully gets knocked prone.
And
you're
then
also
he wakes back up as I use Gift of the Protectors to keep him anchored in reality.
Alex wasn't unconscious. He just was bleeding from his nose as you bashed
I'm sorry, I thought he
into
was
him.
dying.
Yeah, no,
God.
you fully
Forget about
bashed
the Gift of
into his head.
Protectors.
Um,
I whisper sorry between my broken ribs.
You see the Kraken gives a ferocious roar under the water. Okay. Next up is Borbor.
Okay. I'm... Fuck.
I failed on my concentration check, so I no longer have telekinesis.
Oh, you fail on your con check. Okay.
I rolled a natural 1. Because it was a saving throw.
You
Is
did
Normov
reach
still
of it.
within 30 feet of the ship?
No. Normov has been thrown 60 feet away from.
Okay, we have to abandon that plan then.
Mm-hmm. I'm going for mine.
Mm. It. I'm going to. How far away are Tunis and everybody?
Let's see. Tunis, Alex, and Jay are 35 feet away from you. Normov is 60 feet away from you, and Arashi is 80.
Can I get within 30 feet of Tunis, like, and Alex and Normov?
Yes. Like this, just directly down?
No, like within 30 feet of Normov, like in like the middle.
Like here?
Nope, down more, because I want to be within 30 feet of both parties.
Well, so let's see. You have 15 feet, because remember, you're underwater swimming. So 5, 10, 15.
I can only get one. I can only get Tunis and Alex then, probably.
Yeah, unfortunately, you would still be another 10 feet away from.
Okay. Is Normov within 30 feet of the Kraken?
5, 10, 15.
If I dash, would I make
30.
it?
You are within 30 feet of the Kraken, Normov.
Oh, okay, so I can make it. Okay.
Fuck. Wait, what?
What is this chat you guys are fucking having?
Okay, I'm just gonna do what I was gonna do. I'm gonna use my Staff of Healing, and I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds, which is a... Oh, wait, range is 60 feet. Oh, but it's a 30-foot radius. Sorry.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna cast it on myself, because it'll hit everybody.
Okay.
And because it'll hit me, Tunis, and Alex.
Okay.
So I need to roll 3d8. Oh, an 8. A 6. So 14. 19. 27. We heal 27 hit points.
Nice. 27 hit points back to Alex. Okay. He's feeling much better. Okay.
That extra. By the way, so my Staff of Healing has 10 charges. That is 5 charges.
Okay.
Just so you're aware.
Thank you, kind, for that. Okay, that is your movement and action. Next up in initiative order is Jay.
It's gonna start swimming towards the Kraken with Fury in his eyes. Apparently I have a 40 feet swim speed.
Okay. Tunis is with Alex currently, if you want to...
Yeah, so Jay's gonna swim towards the Kraken 40 feet. Or maybe not all the way, just to be slightly, like, next to Warbor.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just go next to me.
Right there.
You haven't taken any damage, right?
Oh, Jay's taking a lot of damage.
Oh, well, he
He's been
healed
hit by
27
every
as well.
lightning bolt.
He heals 27 as well, because he's within... He's 2 lines.
I think Jay has javelins. Can I throw javelins at this distance? Is it within 30 feet?
5, 10, 20, 5, 30. You have to get closer if you want to.
Can I get a little bit closer for javelins?
Sure. You have within 30 feet.
He's just gonna throw 2 javelins.
Okay.
And get a 25 and
That
11,
hits?
which doesn't matter.
Okay. How much damage?
Sorry, I'm working on it. 14.
14 points of damage, okay. As you do that, legendary action, it's going to grab you. Actually, no. It's going to legendary action, lightning storm. Okay. Jay, Normov, and Tunis all make me a dexterity saving throw.
Jay and Tunis both fail.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
At this point, your elements have though dissipated, Normov.
Yes. I'm just thinking. This is still the lightning damage, though, right?
This is still the lightning. Yes.
Wait, who took lightning damage? Sorry.
Not you.
Okay.
How much
it
damage
knows
was it?
it. I haven't said yet. The DC is 23 for a dex save.
Oh, right. 7.
Okay, you fail. So everyone who failed, which is everybody, takes.
Can I? Sorry, this is lightning damage,
16,
right?
Yeah, 16 points of lightning.
I'm gonna resist elements this again.
Okay, you resist elements. You got it.
This is 27 damage, right?
This is 16. Damn.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that is the Kraken legendary action.
Wait,
Next
everyone does
up-
that?
No. Just
Okay.
those three. Next
Okay.
up is Normov.
Okay, I'm going to run to the Kraken, like as close as I can, and preferably
5,
on top of its
10.
head.
You only can go 15 feet without, so that's as far as you.
Can I bonus action Misty Step?
Sure.
And
You Misty Step right on top of it.
I'm gonna grab both my bag of holding and the many-handed pouch and shove them together.
Okay. Sure. Okay, so the way this works, remember you're right there. Are you sure you want to do
I am doing this. Yeah.
Okay.
Can we all stop having martyr complexes for like 20 minutes, please?
Okay, so the way this is gonna work.
Thomas has got me.
Opens the gate to
I'm sure.
originates where the item is. Any creature
How?
within 10 feet of the
Sorry,
gate
how
is
do you expect
separated.
Tunis to have you?
I'm sorry,
Okay.
do you not have a patron in the astral plane that you can talk to at some point?
And what are they gonna do? Just know where your atoms got scattered to?
They can help look.
So this is what you're doing. I'm gonna ask you one last time.
Yes.
Yes?
Please,
Okay.
for the love of God, don't.
You guys watch as Blank
Okay.
shoves a haversack into a bag of holding. You watch as the water suddenly begins to pull inward. You can feel a rush, almost like the ocean itself pulling in. You see suddenly a sphere form as you shove the bags into each other. You watch as both items explode, all its contents going everywhere. As you do, you see a portal open up out to the astral plane as suddenly Normov and the Kraken get sucked up into it. As that happens, I forgot about Alex's turn. So I'm gonna say this. Alex
Stop this?
casts teleport and stops Normov from getting teleported away and teleports Normov safely behind him as the Kraken gets sucked into the astral plane. As that happens, the portal shuts and the Kraken is gone. And that's where we'll end the session.
Oh my god.
My last resort worked!
Because Alex
Yeah,
just
Alex-
saved your ass because we forgot about his move.
Oh,
It didn't matter, I was
God.
accepting death.
Alex, yeah, I forgot about Alex's turns. Therefore, yeah, that works. Okay, so Alex teleports you back with his 8th level spell.
Hey.
Oh my
Um,
god.
You guys stand
No.
there victorious as the Kraken has now disappeared. You have
We are not
fully
victorious.
defeated the Kraken. bloodied and broken except for Arashi, who's chilling.
I'm vibing.
Out of curiosity, how close were we?
Guys ponder the question why the Kraken at the release of Epis might want natural carapace and what that vision. And I leave with you with that as we end the session.
Its goal could have been to make it to the astral plane. That is an object immensely tied to the astral plane that it was after. You could have just done its job for it. Ooh.
So you guys teleported the astral carapace into the astral plane, right?
Oh wait, did we?
I think
Oh
we
god.
sent it directly to my
Oh.
patron.
My
I
bad.
think you said it to
forgot
your
about
patron.
that. I thought it was still there.
Yeah, you sent it to your patron. So yeah.
It should
We
be
said that at
okay.
the start. No, it shouldn't be okay.
We'll see.
Really, your
Well, you
patron
did.
is gonna be okay, right?
Sure.
Oh my god, I have so much to worry about now.
Speaking
You
of which,
sent a
I mean,
Kraken into the astral plane.
I'm sure
Now-
there are worse things than a Kraken.
I
to be
will
honest
say
with
you don't know where in the astral plane it could be. It could be eaten by a red dragon in a day.
Yeah.
Like it could be anything could
Is
happen.
there gonna be some checks for that, please? I'd
No,
love
the
that.
Kraken,
Oh.
you don't understand. The Kraken's going to be terrifyingly fast.
Here's what I will tell you. You won't know what happened unless you check. So unless
What do you
can
mean by
figure out
unless we check?
unless you can find a divination wizard who can show you what's going on in the astral plane, or you go in the astral plane, you won't know what's happening there, except for maybe checking in with the patron. Those are the options you got in terms of finding out what the Kraken's up to. But if I'm wrong, I'm 90% sure you guys sent it to the patron, right?
I think
Yeah.
we did, yeah.
100%
Okay.
it was the patron.
Okay.
Kitty cat.
So then yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So then yeah, that's my thing. So question, how are you guys doing on health?
Oh, I was
Um,
at 4 health at the end.
I was at
That's why I did
129.
it.
Damn.
Oh,
How are you doing? 10 out of 1. I will say,
Wait, what? Thomas, I healed you.
Yeah, and then I immediately took more. At one point,
Normov?
Thomas was at 11.
Normov had the shit kicked out of him. Normov literally got picked up, thrown against a wall, picked up again, thrown against another wall over and over again. The fucker hated you. The misperk is that the immovable rod is gone.
That's fine. I wasn't expecting it back out of the stomach anyways.
Kraken was at half health. So, or no, less than half, or more than half health. So the Kraken had 274 hit points
Yeah.
at the end of that.
I had to do it. It was the only way.
Honestly,
But
I
see-
think I would have been better off just hitting it.
I think there were better options.
Yeah.
Yeah, after a certain point, we reached our max, and we should have just hit him.
You know, but I mean, hey, listen, all the gimmicks did a lot of. Remember, you did 50 points of damage just in shoving a lot of stuff in.
Yeah. Yeah, except for Daniel, you forget one thing. I have extra attack.
But now listen.
I
Was it
could
not
have
fun?
Jay only hit it like twice.
Was it not fun though
Oh,
to
no,
do
super
that?
fun.
Oh, it was
I could have had a
so much
D10, a D8, +3, +6.
I
I
will
am out of
warn you.
max.
The thing I was saying I was gonna keep in mind that I was asking about is that underwater fire damage does happen.
Underwater
Yeah,
fire damage
well-
does happen?
Half
The fire damage does happen, but it does half damage. So I was gonna ask you how much fire damage because you selected fire.
I only have fire or lightning, so.
Oh, I only had lightning, so my only option was that.
Yeah, so that's fine. Well, you said you selected fire for your sword. I
Yeah,
was like,
because
oh.
I knew that it was immune to lightning.
You are correct. Yeah. So good job though. You did beat it.
That's a loose term.
Oh, speaking of which, you guys level up to level 19.
Holy
19?
Yeah, I did.
Sorry. Did you say
nothing.
19?
You level
say
up. You
19.
level up. You get 2 more levels.
I did nothing and I leveled up. Let's go.
Wait, hold up a second. Hold up a second. This could be gigantic. This could be massive.
What does that unlock? What is that? Level 13? No. 13.
So it's up to you how you want to distribute those levels. But now you get up to level 19. So you're one way from 20.
I have excellent news about what tier of spells I've recently acquired.
Does it involve the word 9?
The word what?
Does it involve the number 9?
Oh, it does. It's very exciting.
Alex has been out here holding on to his fucking spell, his fucking 9th level spell, being like, when do I need this?
It's good he didn't have to use it now, because he was so exhausted during that entire fight.
He's truly... Alex is already exhausted enough. He is at 4 levels of... He was already 1 level away from
Yeah.
dead.
All I had to do was swap forwards and it started with a cat. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, so...
So we're level 19 now?
So you're up to level 19 in terms of, like... I don't know what your distribution is, but, like...
Oh,
yeah. You get 2 more levels. You beat a Kraken.
We tied the Kraken, let's be honest.
I mean, listen, the Kraken is outside of its layer, so it already was not having a great time. It was getting close to, like, doing its getaway strategy.
Okay.
Hey, Danny,
Kraken-
can I meet with you sometime this, like...
What question?
Can we go to a different call, actually?
Sure. Do you want to go to the throne room?
Yeah, we'll go through it.
I have a question.
Yeah.
If you look up the 9th level spell, Imprisonment, do you think this will work on Epis?
I do have a 9th slot, I believe, so we could do double. If
You have a
I
9th
learn
level
it.
slot?
Apparently. Or, oh wait, no, wait, do I now? I think at level 19 I should. Yeah.
Are you a full wizard?
No, but apparently there's rules for multi-classing that I didn't know about for, like, combining classes and how spell slots work.
Oh.
I can send you the link.
Do you actually get to learn a 9th level spell, or you just get a 9th level spell slot?
I believe, because I am a wizard, I do get I can learn a 9th level spell. I don't
Holy
think it's...
shit. I didn't think that was attainable, because I thought how the spell slots mixed together it was just out of reach.
Yeah, no, that's what I thought too, and then I was, like, reading through some stuff, and people were doing a bunch more, so I asked Daniel, and he was like, oh, apparently there are rules. He didn't know about it either. I don't think.
Do we get any more proficiency?
No, I think we max out at 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't
wait,
get much
can I?
from leveling up, but
Let
it's
me
fine.
double check the wizard thing, because I'm pretty sure as long as it's a spell scroll, I can read it and put it in.
Okay, sick. I get
not being a spell's fine.
at level 20, I get Stroke of Luck. If I miss something, then I can hit it, or if I fail an ability check, I can treat it as a crit. I can only use it once per day.
That's still really good.
If you do that with your...
on your sneak attack.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Jeff now knows the secret of the campaign.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Epis secretly just wanted to get a nice suit and was very upset that he couldn't get one.
Yeah, he was jealous of Tunnis' suit.
Ah, yeah.
He was very upset about Tunnis' suit. That's why he definitely is actually just planning on murdering your patron.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, I'm done. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Hope you had. I'm sorry you didn't get to do as much. EV.
You know, it was the easiest fight I've ever had. I almost die every fight we go in, so this has been a chill fight, you know? The only thing I'm sad about is Arashi didn't get her calamari.
Unfortunately,
We
yeah.
did actually rip one of its tentacles off.
Actually, there is a tentacle left over. If you.
Ooh, I grabbed that.
Riding Kraken tonight?
You have to share it with Jay, though.
I will take it.
You're not gonna share this great Kraken meat with everyone? Wow.
I will not share it with Normov, who just decided death was
I feel
an
as
option.
though Tunis is gonna be very mad at Arashi for immediately shoving him directly into the Kraken at the
No idea
start
what
of the
you
fight.
mean.
I feel like it
No
was
idea what you mean.
expected.
I just at the very beginning of the literally, you're like, okay, guys, go, and then immediately Arashi just shoves him.
Tunis
Alright,
is
good night,
just waiting for the
guys.
moment Arashi tries
Good
to
night.
kill him.
And good night stream to whoever's around. I appreciate you guys coming in, vibing, chillax. What? I don't know. I don't remember my outro.